Hello everyone, I'm Brianna Helms. I'm Alice Gerstenberg. And I would just like to say thank you so much for coming and supporting Fourth Wall Players tonight. You're in for a wonderful show full of wonderful stories. I would know because I wrote them. And I would just like to say thank you so much for coming. This show will consist of 6 different acts, all written by Alice Gerstenberg, an American playwright and author of the 20th century. It is directed by 4 different people, Spike Morton Wilson, Lot Turner, Kelly Gibson, and Brianna Helms. This show also consists of a bunch of hardworking actors who have done a splendid job putting on a wonderful show for you all. And let's get to it. The bathrooms will be in the back in the front area. And we will have a 15-minute intermission in between our first 3 acts that are around 15 to 25 minutes, and then we will follow through with another set of 15 to 25 3-act plays. Lastly, I would like to say I would like you to silence your phones, and we will not permit flash photography. And now, lastly, please sit back, relax, and enjoy an evening with Alice.
Good morning, Miss Sun.
Good morning, Gus. Just general lighting is all that we'll need for today. We're running lines. Joe, there's a young woman who's supposed to be here. Just let her in.
Cool. I'm here now, Miss Sun.
Miss Woodby, come on up, come on up.
It's very good of you to let me in.
Yes, well, I was fond of your father, so it's nice to see his daughter.
I've written a play too.
Too bad you make the price of paper go up.
It must be wonderful to be the master playwright of our day. Everybody knows Miss Tanya Pinnickley's son.
Yeah, well, it's a pleasure to be a friend of mine.
Would you read my manuscript, ma'am?
Never roll a manuscript. I can see you don't know the first principles.
First principles. How would I know? No one will tell me.
Wait, I shall do a great thing for you. Let you stay and watch the latest rehearsal of my next play, The Pot Boiler. In it, I have used all dramatic principles.
What are they?
Oh, well, for instance, this pencil is the woman in the case.
Pencil.
This inkwell, the villain. Although, that's really too dark for him. Deep-dyed villains are out of fashion.
Inkwell.
And, our heroine, Miss Ivory, paper cutter.
Ivory.
And our hero is Mr. Ruler.
Ruler.
Yeah, well, the actors are all lining up now. Let's line up. I want to see your costumes. Miss Ivory, perfect, very nice. Nice and white. So Mrs. Pencil, what do you mean by wearing an evening gown?
A femme fatale always wears a vampish gown.
But I wrote tea time, not dinner.
I've always worn an evening gown in all the smart productions I've been in.
We will discuss this after rehearsal. Mr. Ruler, no red tie?
All right, ma'am.
And inkwell. I said villain, not pirate. You're much too black.
You want me to go lighter on the dark stuff? All right, I got you.
Okay, now clear the stage. Clear the stage. All right, Miss Woodby, go and have an orchestra seat, will you? You'll have to imagine that this is the library in Miss Ivory's house. Ready! The adventuress. She comes in. She's been out. She takes off her gloves, her hat. That's good business. If you notice the nervous twitching of her lips and the narrowing her eyes, always full of suspense, we know that she is guilty of something. The door opens, she starts, and by starting, we know that she is guilty.
Oh, there you are, Mrs. Pencil.
Yes, I'm back.
I thought I should have to drink my tea without you.
That tells the audience what time of day it is. And it lets us know that Miss Ivory is in society by drinking afternoon tea.
Is your father going to join us?
Oh, that's just to tell the audience that the girl has a father.
No. He's talking business with Mr. Inkwell.
Inkwell.
Yes, do you know him?
Oh, I know.
She's lying. A femme fatale always knows the villain.
No.
Did you catch that? Do you see how her nervousness suggests that there's a link between Mrs. Pencil and Inkwell? That's where I show my technique.
Technique? How can I learn it?
That's the secret that every playwright locks in his breast. Keep the young ones out. Mum's the word.
I am so sorry Father has all this trouble with the bricklayers. They shouldn't have gone on a strike just now, just when you're visiting us.
Oh, well, that tells the audience that Mrs. Pencil is a guest in Miss Ivory's house.
When you were here last year, my mother...
See how the girl hesitates and looks sorrowful? We had to cut down on the cast, so I had to kill off her mother.
We were such good friends when I first came to this country.
You see, I had to make her a foreigner. A femme fatale always speaks in a foreign accent.
I have not had the chance to read the particulars about the strike. Does your father still refuse to arbitrate?
Well, what right have bricklayers to make rules for my father? He would show his weakness if he gave in. I have faith that what he does is right.
The innocent heroine, so cool and pure and white. Oh, that was a dramatic scene. Doesn't it thrill you to your spine?
Mrs. Pencil, may I introduce Mr. Inkwell? Will you have a dish of tea?
Cup of tea.
Dish of tea.
Cup. I wrote cup.
Miss Sud, last year when I was in England, the Duke of Crichton himself offered me a dish of tea.
I don't give a damn what the Duke says. I wrote cup.
Miss Sud, I'm used to playing the smartest parts. It's dish or I quit. Which is it?
No more temperament. Say whatever you like. I suggest bathtub.
Mr. Inkwell, will you have a dish of tea? And please tell me were the strikers to come to Father's terms?
He's looking through the safe for some more papers now, and so he asked me to wait in here.
That's an explanation for why he came in.
How many lumps?
The question of the number of lumps is important because it gives a natural air to the scene.
I'm going to the dining room to get some Eric for your tea.
Oh, that's just to show that the father has a supply.
Well, please don't trouble yourself.
No trouble at all.
When you want to get a character out, you've got to get him out.
You? Here?
I had to come. I couldn't live without you any longer.
But in this house?
I was her mother's friend.
You are indiscreet.
You kept putting me off. When I heard about this strike, I had to come.
But in this house, oh, Mrs. Pencil is a dreadful woman. A play can't exist without her.
Oh, you mean she was...
Oh, yes, the more fuss we make about her, the better.
Oh, Clem, you aren't glad to see me? Oh, I've lived for this!
Idiot, can't you talk? I don't write lines to be cut. Why are you cutting my lines?
It says right here, Mrs. Pencil shows despair and passionately.
Oh, that's not the play. That's the motion picture version.
You have this same play ready for the movies?
Yeah, well, I write in columns alongside of each other. Dramatic version, motion picture version, novelization for magazines, newspapers, and books.
All at once.
Yes.
What's all the tape for?
Oh, well, when I cut a line out one place, I find it until I can find another. I keep it until I can find another place somewhere else to patch it in.
A great playwright must be economical with her great ideas.
Yes, if she wants a yacht.
Miss That I see. Shall I go on?
Yes, go on.
Oh, Clem, I was so frightened when I heard about the strikers. Even though now you're their manager, what if they turn and murder you?
Nonsense! I control the strikers. They come to me for their orders. I'll end this strike as soon as old Ivory gives me my price.
What do the bricklayers want?
Oh, they want shorter hours, more pay, better lighting, better air. What?
Go on, don't glare at me.
Well, pardon me, Miss Sun. It's just that you have my character saying that the bricklayers want better air. That doesn't quite make sense. You see, bricklayers, they work out of doors, and so the air there is... I beg your pardon. It's in no way a criticism, ma'am.
Yeah, come here. Leave out lighting and air.
Okay.
That's a confusion from bad typing in the serial version. Go on now and glow.
Now see here, Kate, you stay out of this business. I'll not be spied on by anyone.
Who is spying on you?
You.
I.
Oh, now we're coming to a big scene. There is nothing as effective as the repetition of words over and over to a climax. Begin again, Mrs. Pencil. Who is spying on you?
Who is spying on you?
You.
I.
You.
I.
You.
I.
Parrots! Nothing but parrots. I say increase. You decrease. Build up the scene.
Build.
Build.
Well, how are we supposed to build if you don't give us any lines?
What do you call yourself actors for if you cannot supply lines when the playwright clearly uses dashes? This is the biggest scene in the play. The very fact that I don't give you a lot of literary lines puts me in the class with some of the world's greatest dramatists. I don't write wishy-washy lines. It's all about action. Red-blooded action of flesh and blood and action. Now, do your part. Big bang stuff. Shake them in their chairs. Make shivers run up their spines. Compel their applause. Now go to it. Go.
You.
I get it over. Miss Woodby, is it getting over?
I don't see anything get over.
She doesn't see it. Do you hear that? She doesn't see it. Now, begin again. And please, please, please get it over. Over!
You. Ow. What's the big idea coming in here after me like this?
Like this?
Yeah.
Like this? Like what? Like this? Like what? Accent it. Stress it. Increase it. Like what? Like this? Like what? Like this? The best scene in the play is ruined. It's just ruined. I am noted for my laconic scenes. And you make me suffer like this. It's perfectly hopeless. I say increase, you decrease. Nothing but animal sounds. Nothing but a machine. It's no use. Now you can see, Miss Woodby, how actors make plays fail.
If you'd write us a decent play once.
No back talk, madam. If you can't get the acting right, I'll let you out. And by George, if you can't pound his chest when you need to, really pound, the box office is going to lose money on you.
Why must she pound him?
Oh, Because seeing a woman pound a man's chest and hearing her scream is worth $8 to anyone.
You are keeping something from me. You dog! You've deceived me. Who is she? Where is she? You are keeping something from me!
Trying to yank it out of his chest.
Pow! Pow! Get it over!
You mind if we skip the scene today? I'll wear a football suit tomorrow.
Just like an actor to have a personal prejudice against a role.
Well, I may not be suited for it now, but with the proper costume.
You must not rely on costume. Think of your art.
But why must she pound him so hard?
Because he's the villain and the audience wants to see him get it. All right, now, go on.
Who is she? You are keeping something from me!
What equals do to make him...
I didn't want an explanation here. I had to interrupt them. Here comes Miss Ivory. Such interruptions reek with dramatic intensity.
Here's the air for you, Mr. Inkwell.
Thank you! I think I will take my hat to my room.
Not a bad excuse, the hat, eh? Had to get her out.
Very natural. Yes, indeed.
Well, Mr. Inkwell, I hope you may succeed yet in claiming you as a friend, instead of coddling you as an enemy.
Well, this is how you treat all your enemies. What must you do for your friends?
We abuse those we love.
Quite epigrammatic, eh?
Even abuse, if such fair hands could only please.
Now, did you catch the subtlety of that line?
Will you have some more tea?
I don't want tea. I want you. I love you.
Wait a minute. That's too abrupt.
Oh.
I have some more lines in here somewhere. I cut some at the beginning of the act. Well, when the first curtain fell and I had the maid discovered dusting the room, and then I had the Irish butler making love to her. There! Inkwell. Here are the love lines I was looking for. Proceed, please.
Shall I go back?
2 tea.
Will you have some more tea?
I don't want tea. I want you. I love you. Oh, my darling. It's such a terrible sensation I have for you. I have. Well, give me your little hand in mine. For the likes of you, I never... Pardon me, Miss Sud, but this is how a butler makes love. I'm playing the part of a gentleman.
He means the same. Now, go on. I can't stand these arguments. They're going to give me apoplexy.
But a gentleman doesn't make love like an Irishman.
Well, he means the same. Go on.
Come, Robert, say anything.
A him.
Will you have some more tea?
I don't want tea. I want you. I love you. Oh, my darling. It's a wonderful sensation I have. This one, that which I have for you. That one which I have for you. Put your hand in mine. For the likes of a woman like you before, for I've never seen a woman such as you.
My stars. Leave out that, which, such. Get it right for tomorrow's rehearsal.
I ought to have my name in the program as co-author.
You ought to have it cut out completely when you forget how to act.
But I'm worried about this show. I don't know how it's going to end.
You leave that to me. I'm the author. Oh. Mr. Ruler! Mr. Ruler!
What is it?
Pay some attention to your cues, please.
Beg pardon, ma'am, but I didn't hear my cue.
It's your business to listen for the cues.
But they didn't give me my cue.
Well, what is your cue?
What is it?
That's what I'm asking you. What is your cue?
What is it?
Is your hearing perfectly fine?
Perfectly.
Then kindly tell me, what is your cue?
What is it?
I shall go mad. I'm dealing with lunatics. Lunatics! That line was cut weeks ago. If only you actors could forget. If only they could forget. That's the problem with these actors. They can't forget.
I thought it was an actor's job to remember.
Any fool can remember.
See here, Miss Sut, I don't take abuse. In fact, it's my first experience taking it from authors. In all the other production companies I've been in, the manager kept the playwright out. He wouldn't have her meddling about.
Mr. Rule, see here. I'm backing the play. And I haven't engaged you because of your ability to act, but because you were born good looking.
Oh.
Which is scarcely a compliment to your own efforts. If you will, please proceed. I will look for another line here in my treasure notebook.
Did you see the advance notices in the paper this morning, Jack? Saying the Potboiler is sold out 3 weeks in advance?
Phil told me there's a steady line outside the box office.
I have visions of rehearsing all night before the opening.
Oh, I'm used to doing that, my dear. What gets me is the story of the plot the Sunday edition printed. How can the newspaper know the story before the playwright does?
Doesn't Miss Sud know her own plot?
Oh, I know. My part's not written after the second act.
Oh, well, my part isn't either. But it doesn't worry me. These authors, I don't begin to memorize until dress rehearsal night. What's the use? They themselves don't know by that time what lines they told you to keep in or put in or take out. And the next morning the critics rewrite it anyway. The manager, I don't begin to memorize really until we're settled for a run.
You'll throw me all off if you give me the wrong cues.
When I can't use my tongue, I let my eyes talk. The public doesn't know the difference. I don't even have to act, just be myself. And they engage me for my eyes.
Yeah! Here it is. The precious line. Take it down, Mr. Ruler. I was in the neighborhood looking for some real estate. Now, Mr. Ruler, you enter in time. You enter in time to see Mr. Inkwell's declaration of love to Miss Ivory. They spring apart. Spring, Inkwell! I didn't say jump. The house isn't on fire.
But spring is the same as jump.
I don't have time to discuss synonyms. Go on, Miss Ivory.
Oh, Jack, hello. Where'd you come from?
I was in the neighborhood looking at some real estate. Oh, Mr. Inkwell, how's the strike?
Perhaps if you could convince Mr. Ivory to...
No, Inkwell, I am not converted to your views. I have my own theories.
Now we're coming to the kernel of the play's success. The new viewpoint. Take all of these dark characters and situations that you want, just add a twist.
Oh, what does Ruler think?
Listen.
I believe sternly in justice, righteous expiation of sin. Only then can we progress to higher things.
Forms! Forms, not things. Forms.
Beg pardon, forms. The position I hold today is the result of my desires in my previous life. When the trumpet calls me to the next, there I shall reap the harvest of what I have sown here. Why should we help the bricklayers?
Miss Side?
If they've chosen their past life to be born bricklayers here, have we the
Miss
right?
Side!
I ask you, have we the right to tear down the buildings they designed when they were here before? Have we the right to say to them how they shall lay the bricks in the foundation for their next life? Have we the
Miss
right?
Side!
Well, what is it, Miss Ivory?
Excuse me, Miss Side, but all this time while Ruler is talking, I don't know what to do with my hands! Couldn't you cut his lines?
I protest, Miss Sud. I resent having my part shortened because the leading lady doesn't know what to do with her hands. I really think in this speech of mine, you've shown your true talent. To cut one word out of it would do you great injustice.
Yes, thank you. Quite so, quite so. Miss Ivory, let's see. During this scene, you might be fanning yourself to keep yourself the heroine. Cool and white.
How well you understand human nature.
Ah, yes, but actors are so superbly conceited.
I know. Poor things.
It's Mr. Ivory's entrance.
I could not find the papers in the safe. Oh, how do you do, Jack?
Good morning, Mr. Ivory.
Daughter, dear, do you know anything about the papers in the safe?
Keep up the suspense, Inkwell.
I don't have any lines here.
Well, a villain should sustain the suggestion of villainy, whether he has lines or not. Do something. Look uneasy. Tremble. Great.
Oh, but if I see him tremble, Miss Sudden, wouldn't I ask him if he had a chill?
Oh, right, yeah.
It's not your business to be looking his way just then.
Will you tremble again?
Yes, count 5 for the tremble. Again, please. Daughter dear, do you have any papers in the safe?
Daughter, dear, do you know anything about the papers in the safe?
Everybody make away. Now, Inkwell, tremble. All right, count 5. Now look again. Okay, again, please.
Daughter, dear, do you know anything about the papers in the safe?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Those valuable papers.
That's it. That's it. Keep going.
I don't even know the combination, Father. Could they have been stolen?
Oh, did Inkwell really take them? Well, he's the villain, isn't he? I couldn't have the hero do
Where
it.
shall I look? Where shall I do? Where, oh where?
Oh! Guns!
Let me, sir.
Where did they come from?
Are they going to use them? Of course! I had to show that the guns were there, so I had to have Mr. Ivory knock them over.
I have to have these when a strike is on. One never knows what to expect.
Even I have one in my pocket.
And I in mine.
Oh dear, how dreadful! Suppose one of them should go off? Oh, do be careful.
Have you considered my proposition, Mr. Ivory? Have you considered my proposition?
What is your proposition, Mr. Inkwell?
I believe your father would wish to discuss it with you. Mr. Ruler, would you care to join me for a smoke in your gangery?
Or lingerie!
Right.
What does he want to know?
Oh, how can I tell you? I am ruined. Ruined!
You? Ruined? Oh!
When you're hard up for conversations, use O's.
We have lived beyond our means. I have only brought you misery.
Poor Father, do not take it that way. I love you. We must live differently. Anything you say.
How sweet. Sacrificial.
She's pure ivory. A chip off the old block.
That is not all. Inkwell represents the bricklayers. He will continue to strike unless I can buy him off.
And you can't raise the money?
He doesn't want money. He wants to marry you. He'll do anything he can to get me into prison, any place he can crush me. He has power. I have cause to fear him.
How terrible! How terrible! What am I to say? And I can save you. And I hesitate. Yes. Yes, I will.
Oh, my child. My child.
Yes, I will. Cost me what it may, I will.
Miss Ivory, show some feeling when you read those lines. And think about how you feel when you read those lines.
I know how I feel when I read those lines. Yes, Father, I will. Cost me what it may, I will. Mr. Inkwell!
Abandonment, Miss Ivory. Abandonment. Mr. Inkwell! Mr. Inkwell!
Mr. Inkwell! Mr. Inkwell!
Wait. Think. Consider.
I have decided. Yes, Mr. Inkwell. Yes.
Oh, my darling!
Oh, my dear, what is it?
Now there's your line. What is it? I know I put it in there somewhere.
I'm so sorry, Mr. Ruler. I can't keep my promise to you, but please don't ask for an explanation.
What is it, Mr. Ivory?
I am broken-hearted. Broken-hearted. She's going to marry Inkwell.
No, not while I live.
It must be. Come with me. I'll tell you. Alone.
Not while I live.
Mr. Ruler. Mr. Ruler. You go out too easily. Wait, I remembered a precious line that I cut out of one of my last year's plays. It's perfectly fresh, no novelty worn off, and incontestably original. I am coming back.
I am coming back. Yes, ma'am.
No, yes, ma'am. Just, I am coming back.
No, ma'am.
Do you need a moment to commit it to memory? Do you need to go backstage and think about it a little bit? Now that we're reaching the climax of the play, I want as few interruptions and references to the book as possible.
I think I got it.
Okay.
Cue, Mr. Ivory.
Come with me, I'll tell you alone.
No, not while I live. I am coming back. I am coming back. I am coming back.
Now that we are finally alone, my darling, I cannot tell you how long I've waited for this moment.
No, not now! Just let me pass! I have said yes, no!
Coward! Villain! I was listening behind that door. All your vows to me were false.
Don't yell so!
I will yell.
She will yell! Shriek good, Mrs. Pencil, shriek good! Tussle, the audience loves it!
What did you just do?
No time for explanation right now. Explanation is laughter. We are now reaching the climax of the play. Keep it up! Keep it up!
Treachery, perjury. I shall have my revenge. You are not fit to live. Revenge. Bang! Bang! I hate you! I hate you! I hate you!
Oh, who's hurt?
Don't come near him or I'll shoot.
What's the matter?
Don't move or she'll shoot you!
Harm her and I'll shoot you.
You thought you could be my rival? The girl said she would be mine. If you shoot the woman, she'll kill the girl. I mean to save the girl. Shoot her, and I'll kill you.
Stop! Save him or I'll shoot to kill. I'll shoot to kill. I'll shoot to kill.
Who shoots? It's a deadlock. I haven't decided who shoots yet.
Shoot the author!
Harriet! Harriet! My other self. My trained self.
Yes?
I want to talk to you.
Well,
Oh, Harriet, you're looking beautiful today.
am I presentable, Hetty?
Suits me.
I've tried to make the best of the good points.
My passions are deeper than yours. I can't keep on the mask as you do. I am crude and real, and you are my appearance to the rest of the world.
I am what you wish the world to believe you are.
You are the part of me that's been trained.
I am your educated self.
I am the rushing river, and you are the ice over the current.
I am your subtle overtones.
But together we are one woman, the wife of Charles Goodman.
But there I disagree with you, Hetty. I alone am his wife.
Oh, Hetty! Harriet! How can you say such a thing?
Certainly, I am the one who flatters him. I have to be the one who talks to him. If I gave you a chance, you would tell him at once you dislike him.
I don't love him.
Leave all the fibbing to me. He doesn't suspect that my calm, suave manner hides your hatred. Considering the amount of scheming it causes me, it can safely be said that he is my husband.
If you love him.
I haven't any feelings. It isn't my business to love anybody.
Then why need you object to me calling him my husband?
I resent your appropriation of a man who is managed only through the cleverness of my artifice.
You may be able to deceive me, Harriet, or deceive him, but you can't deceive me. I have to be reminded constantly that I am married to Charles, and I could have been married to John Caldwell.
How foolish of you to remember John. Just because we met his wife by chance.
Oh, that's exactly what I wanted to talk to you about. She's gonna be here at any minute, and I want to advise you on what to say to her.
By all means, tell me now, and don't interrupt while she's here. You have a most annoying habit of talking to me when people are present. Sometimes it's all I can do to keep my poise and appear not to be listening to you.
I hate her.
I can't let her see that.
I hate her because she married John.
Only after you had refused him?
Was it my fault? Did I refuse him?
That's right, blame me.
Well, it is your fault. You told me that John was too poor and he'd never do anything in painting. Well, look at him now. 8 years in Paris, famous.
It was too poor a gamble at the time. It was much safer to accept Charles's money and position.
And then a year later, he married Margaret.
Out of spite.
Ugh. Gawky, freckle-faced thing she was, too.
Europe improved her.
Eh.
She was looking stunning the other morning.
Oh, impress her.
Thank
Make
you.
her jealous.
Is it not my custom to impress people?
Tell her that I love my husband.
My husband?
Are you gonna quarrel with me?
No, I have no desire to quarrel with you. It is quite too uncomfortable. Couldn't get away from you if I tried.
You were a stupid fool to make me refuse John, and I'll never forgive you for it. Never.
Don't get me all excited. I'll be in no condition to meet her properly this afternoon.
Well, I could just choke you for robbing me of John.
Don't muss me.
And you say that you've suffered. I'm the one who suffered.
It isn't my business to have heartaches.
You're bloodless. Nothing but a sham. A sham!
Be quiet! I can't let her see that I've been fighting with my inner self.
And after all these years being married to Charles, you say that you've paid more than I have. Well, I've paid the price. Here in my heart. He's not your husband.
He is.
He isn't.
He is.
He isn't. I'll kill you.
No. Don't. You're stronger than I. You're stronger.
Say he's mine.
He's ours.
Oh, that's her right now.
Wait. Oh, I can't let the telephone girl down there to my real self. It isn't proper. Show Mrs. Caldwell up.
I'm so excited. My heart is in my mouth.
Nice state you put my nerves into.
Don't let her see that you're nervous.
Oh, quick, put the veil on, or she'll see you shining through me.
Ooh, make sure to tell her that Charles is rich and boast of all of our friends and all of our fabulous life.
I'll make her ask John to paint us.
Ooh, that's exactly what I was thinking. If John paints us,
We can wear an exquisite
and
gown.
make him fall in love again and again.
Yes. Margaret! Oh, I'm so glad to see you.
That's a lie.
It's enchanting to see you, Harriet.
I'd fight you if I dared.
Wasn't our meeting a stroke of luck? I thought of you so often, and to come back and find you living in New York.
Mr. Goodrich has many interests here.
Flatter her.
I know, Mr. Goodrich is so successful.
Tell her we're rich.
Won't you sit down?
Thank you. Oh, what a beautiful cabin.
Do you like it? I'm afraid I paid an extravagant price for it.
I don't believe it.
Oh, I'm sure you must have.
How well you are looking, Margaret.
No, you are not. You have circles under your
I
eyes.
haven't eaten since breakfast and I'm hungry.
How well you are looking too.
You have hard lines about your lips. Are you happy?
Oh, don't let her know that I'm unhappy.
Why shouldn't I look well? My life is full, happy, complete.
I wonder.
My life is complete too.
My heart is torn with sorrow. My husband cannot make a living. He will kill himself if he does not get an order for a painting.
Tell her we have an automobile.
Do you take lemon in your tea?
Take cream, it's more filling.
No, cream if you please. Oh, how cozy.
Only cakes, I could eat them all.
How many lumps?
Sugar is nourishing.
3, please. I used to drink very sweet coffee in Turkey, and ever since then, I've just gotten used to it.
I don't believe that you were ever in Turkey.
I wasn't, but it's none of your business.
Have you been to Turkey? Do tell me about it.
Tell her we have an automobile. automobile.
Change the subject.
Oh, you must go. You have so much taste in dress. You would enjoy seeing all their costumes.
Isn't she gonna pass the cake?
John painted several portraits there.
Why don't you stop her bragging and tell her we have an automobile?
Cake at last!
Thank you.
Follow up the costume with the suggestion that she would make a good model for John. It isn't too early to begin getting what you came for.
Oh, what delicious looking cake.
Well, now's your chance for the auto.
It is good cake, isn't it? There are always a great many people buying it at Harper's. I sat in my automobile 15 minutes this morning waiting for my chauffeur to get it.
Make her order a portrait.
Oh, if you've been to Harper's, you must have noticed the new gowns at Henderson's. Aren't the shop windows so alluring these days? Even my chauffeur notices them.
I know you have an automobile. I heard you the first time.
I notice gowns now with an artist's eye, as John does. And the one you have on, my dear, is very paintable.
Don't let her see that you're anxious to be painted.
It's just a little model.
Don't seem anxious to get the order.
Maybe it's not the gown itself, but the way you wear it that pleases the eye. Some people can wear anything with grace.
I am very graceful.
You flatter me, my dear. On the contrary, Harriet, I have an intense admiration for you. I remember how beautiful you were as a young girl. In fact, I was quite jealous when John was paying you so much attention.
She's gloating because I lost him.
Those were childhood days in a country town.
She's trying to make you feel that John is only a country boy.
Yes, well, many great men have come from the country. There's a fair chance that John will be added to that list.
I know it, and I'm bitterly jealous of you.
Undoubtedly, he owes much of his success to you, Margaret. Your experience in economy and your ability to endure hardship. Those first few years in Paris must have been a struggle.
She is sneering at your poverty.
Yes, well, life was difficult for us at first. Not quite the luxurious start a girl has who marries well.
Deny that you married Charles for his money.
But John and I are so congenial in our tastes that we were impervious to unhappiness or hardship.
Do you really love each other? Is it really true?
Margaret, did you have all the romance of starving for his art?
She is taunting you. Get even with her.
Oh, not for long. Prince Rear soon discovered John's genius and introduced him royally to many wealthy Parisians who gave him orders.
Are you telling the truth or are you lying?
If he had so many opportunities there, you must have had great inducements to come back to the States.
We did, but not the kind you think.
John became the rage among Americans traveling in France, too. They simply insisted upon us coming here. Whom is he going to paint here?
What names do I make up?
At present, Miss Dorothy Ainsworth Forgan is posing. You may not know the name. She's the daughter of a wealthy miner who found gold in Alaska. I dare say there are many Western people we have never heard of. You must have found New York very interesting after the simplicity of our hometown, Harriet.
You mean remind us that our beginnings were the same.
Of course, Charles's family made everything delightful for me. They are so well connected.
Flatter her.
I heard mentioned the other day that you had made yourself very popular. Someone said you were very clever. Who told you that?
Nobody.
Oh, confidences should be respected. They said too that you had been gaining a reputation as a critic of art. I make no pretenses. Are you and Mr. Goodrich interested in the same things too?
No.
Yes, indeed. Charles and I are quite inseparable.
I wonder.
Do you have more cake?
Yes.
I really shouldn't. After my big luncheon, John took me to the Ritz, and then we're invited to the Bedfords for dinner. They have a magnificent house on the drive. I really shouldn't, but the cakes are so good.
Stormy.
Morty.
Yes.
No, thank you. How wonderfully life has arranged itself for you. Every opportunity to enjoy all pleasures. How happy you must be.
Don't you call me happy. I haven't been happy since you took John from me. Yeah, well, I'm gonna... No, a life without him, a future without him, no. I'm going to take him away from you. I'm going to take him from you.
Sometimes I think it is unfair for anyone to be as happy as I am. Charles and I are just as much in love now as when we were married. To me, he's just the dearest man in the world.
Oh, my John is. I love him so much I could die for him. I'm going through hunger and want to make him great, and he loves me. He worships me.
I would like to meet Mr. Goodrich. Bring him to our studio. John has some portraits to show. Not many, because they've all been purchased by the subjects. He gets as much as $4,000 now.
Don't pay that much.
As much as that. It's really not too much when one considers that John is in the foremost rank of artists today. A portrait by him will double, triple in value.
It's a lie. He's growing weak with despair.
Does he paint all day long?
No, he draws advertisements for our bread.
Oh, when you and your husband visit, telephone first.
Yes, so he can get the advertisements out of the way.
Otherwise, you might arrive while he is a sitter and John simply refuses to let me disturb him then.
Ooh, make her ask for an order!
Lagrange offered to paint me for $1,000.
Louis Lagrange's reputation isn't worth more than that.
Well, I've heard his work well mentioned.
Yes, he is doing splendid work.
Oh, dear me, no. He is only praised by the masses and not at all accepted by the artists themselves.
Lagrange thought I would make a good subject.
Let her fish for it.
Of course you would. Why don't you let Lagrange paint you if you trust him?
Must I really pay full price?
But if Lagrange isn't accepted by artists, it would be a waste of time for me to pose for him, wouldn't it?
Yes, I think it would.
Give us the order. John is despondent. He can't endure much longer. Help us, save us.
And yet, if he charges only $1,000, one might consider it.
If you'd really like to have a portrait done, why don't you give a little more and have a portrait really worthwhile? John might be induced to do you for a little below his usual price, considering you used to be such good friends.
That's very nice of you to suggest. Of course, I don't know.
For God's sake, say yes.
Yes, well, I don't know whether John would. He's very peculiar about these matters. He sets his value on his work and thinks it's beneath him to discuss price.
Yes, well, you needn't try to make us feel small.
But I might delicately mention to him that inasmuch as you have many influential friends, that you would be willing to
Help her out.
Finish what I don't want to say.
Oh, yes, introductions. We'll follow the exhibition of my portrait. No doubt I shall be able to introduce your husband, who's advanced.
Be patronizing.
If I shall find John in a propitious mood, I shall tell him, for your sake of your beauty. Just as you're sitting now would be a lovely pose.
We can go now.
It will be my pleasure to add my name to your husband's list of patronesses.
You managed that order very neatly. She doesn't suspect that we wanted it.
Now, if I am not satisfied with my portrait, I shall blame you, Margaret, for I am relying upon your opinion of John's talent.
She doesn't suspect what you came for. Run home and tell John.
I always had a brilliant mind, Margaret.
It is you who flatter now.
Oh, you don't have to stay so long. Hurry home. One does not flatter when one tells the truth.
Oh, I must be going, for you will have me completely under your spell.
Yes, do go. I have to dress for dinner.
Don't hurry.
I hate you.
I really must be going, but I do hope we shall see each other often at the studio. I do find you so stimulating.
I hate you.
It is indeed gratifying to find a kindred spirit.
I came for your gold.
Oh, it's delightful to know you again.
I'm gonna make you and your husband suffer.
My kind regards to John.
He has forgotten all about you.
So happy to receive them.
I can't wait to see him again.
I shall wait then until you send me word.
I will talk to John about it as soon as I can and tell you when to come.
I love him. I love him.
He's starving. I'm starving.
I'm going to take him away from you.
I want your money and your influence.
I'm going to rob you. Rob you.
I've had a delightful afternoon.
It was such a joy to see you.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, my dear.
Dunham, I've just had word from Mr. Harper that he was called away to the bedside of a friend who's very ill.
He left me these flowers, and it's a good thing he did. I don't approve of young men refusing dinner invitations the very last minute.
I'll take the box and paper, Mrs. Pringle.
It's too bad, after you've said it all so beautifully. It's getting so late. Someone might be coming any moment. How's cook?
Set a temper, as always, madam.
I'm glad to hear it. She's like an actress. The better the temper, the better the performance. As long as she serves us a good dinner, I don't care how much she swears. The rest of you can just keep out of her way. Where's Gustav?
I'm sorry to have to say, madam, but there's such an awful blizzard outside. He's sweeping off the sidewalk.
Oh, dear me, yes. I should have ordered an awning. But who expected a storm like this?
Here are the place cards, Mother, and the diagram. Shall I put them around?
Yes, dear. Elaine, I'm going up to look after your father. He's so helpless about his ties. Remove one plate, Dunham.
Remove one plate. But madam, oh madam, it's a certainty. You wouldn't sit down with 13.
13? No, why, you're right. 13? We can never sit down with 13. This is all due to Mr. Harper's negligence. Sick friend and nothing. He's just one of those careless men who never answer their invitations in time. His flowers, indeed, to make me forgive him. But look at the trouble he's put me to. 13. One whom I could get to come at the last minute. Quick, Elaine, help me think.
There's always Uncle George.
He never opens his head.
And Mr. Morgan, madam, he always tells a joke or two.
Why, yes, Dunham, that's clever of you. Hello, Central. Lakeview 5971. At once, please. Elaine, dear, your hair's much too tight. Pull it out. Pull it out. Come here. Hello, Mr. Morgan. This is Mrs. Pringle speaking. From across the street, yes. When Mr. Morgan comes in, have him call me up right away. I want him to dine with us. In about 10 minutes. You expect him? Have him call me right away. There, now, if he shouldn't get it, then what'll I do?
Well, Mother, I wouldn't have to be at the table. It's your party anyway, and everybody's married and older than I am.
Didn't I place you next to Oliver Farnsworth? Millions. He's worth millions.
You won't be giving me any.
Can't he marry you? Aren't you going to try to make a good match for yourself? I fling every eligible man I can at your head. Can't you finish the rest yourself?
It's no use, Mother. You're trying to marry me off to anyone as important as he is. He frightens me to death. I lose my tongue. I'm as afraid of him as I'd be of the Prince of Wales.
The Prince of Wales? What I wouldn't give to have the Prince of Wales in my house. Chicago has lost its heart to him. I was just telling Mr. Farnsworth yesterday that I'd give anything to have the Prince here. I would establish my social position for life. And I've such a reputation for being a wonderful hostess. Do me the phone. Hello? Oh, Mrs. Sedgwick. Yes, this is Mrs. Pringle. What? No. Oh, caught in a snowdrift? You can't get another car? Good. The widow can't come. That leaves us 12. Remove 2 plates, Dunham. Oh, no, that's a shame. Well, I'm heartbroken. Oh, my dear, how can we get along without you? But have you really tried? Oh, I'm reduced to tears. Goodbye, dear. Well, I'm glad she dropped out. Central, get me Lakeview 5971. Dunham, with 2 less, we can save on 2 cocktails and at least 4 glasses of champagne. Has Mr. Morgan come in yet? Well, don't give him the message I telephoned before about crossing the street to Mrs. Pringle's for dinner. It's too late. You understand? There, now I've taken care of Clem, returned my indebtedness, and saved my champagne besides.
The liquor is getting low, madam, what with prohibition and entertaining so much.
Mother, if you leave it 12 people, Father can't sit at the head of the table.
But he has to sit at the head. It looks too undignified when the man of the house is pushed to the side.
But there's no other way. A woman must be at each end.
How absurd. I always forget. Of course, 12 is an impossible number. I don't want any of these women to be at the head. There's Mrs. Darby, such a cat. I wouldn't give her the honor. And Mrs. Answer it, Dunham.
Hello, Mrs. Pringle's residence. A message, yes, sir. What, sir? Mr. Darby, the doctor says your baby has the chicken pox.
The chicken pox, Elaine! Mother!
Yes, sir. Mr. Darby sends his apologies, but owing to the transmissibility of the disease, Mr. and Mrs. Darby feel obliged to regret, and their house guests, Mr. and Mrs. Fleetwood.
Ugh, that's 4 out.
Well, then you're only 8. Oh, quick, the plate's done.
But don't I know someone to invite the last minute?
The Hepwoods.
They don't serve drinks when they entertain. I can't afford to invite them to drink mine.
The Greens.
She's not interesting enough.
Mr. Conley.
He never once makes a dinner call, even after all the times I've invited him.
Hester Longley.
Not at the same table as you and Oliver Farnsworth. She's far too pretty and too clever.
Here's our book. The Tuppers.
The Tuppers? Good heavens, Elaine, 6 in the family.
Well, that would get us back to 14, and then Father could sit at the head of the table.
Well, try then. I'll rush and tell your father to hold up in the drawing room.
Ridgeway 9325. This is Elaine Pringle. What Tupper am I speaking to? Oh, Ella, hello. I hope you haven't finished your dinner. We were arranging a party and everyone's been dropping out at the last moment. The blizzard. Oh, couldn't you flock your family around the corner and come eat with us? Oh, you would? Oh, fine. 6 more plates, Denham. What? Well, Get up, your mother, quick! Yes. Oh, all right, dear. Of course. Love it. All right. Great Caesar, now what have I done?
What's the matter, Elaine?
Well, now I've done it. Now I've just done it. Well, I couldn't get out of it. I just couldn't. You weren't here. I always lose my head and I bungle things.
Well, what? Don't keep me waiting like this. What is it?
Well, I invited Ella and the family, and she accepted. And then she said they had 2 house guests, and would it be all right? And of course I said it would, and now we're 16.
16!
But madam, the table's not that long.
Elaine, that is just like you. No tact, no worldly wisdom. If I'd been at the phone, I'd have politely explained that my table...
But you weren't at the phone. You ought to attend to such messages yourself. You know I always lose my head.
But the dishes, madam, and we only have 14 squabs.
Well, I just won't eat any.
I must not be disgraced. We'll have to make the best of it and insert another board.
But I needn't sit at the table.
You're going to sit right there next to Oliver Farnsworth. Now I don't wish to hear another word about it.
Well, couldn't we squeeze them in without all the extra work of adding another board? If I squeeze the plates and chairs closer together.
Have you forgotten that Mr. Tupper weighs something like 350 pounds and Mrs. Conley has no waistline? It can't be done.
Consider age, madam. She said she's only prepared for 14.
Well, I can't help it. She'll have to prepare for 16. Tell her to open up cans of soup and vegetables.
But the ice cream forms in the gelatin molds.
I'll pretend I don't like them.
I'll pretend I'm on a diet.
But I really wouldn't have to be at the table.
Be still. Telephone, now what? Don't answer it. Nope, it's driving me mad. Hello? Oh, Mrs. Sedgwick. Oh, Jessica, I'm so sorry. Jessica, yes, of course, the blizzard. You have a cold? Oh, too dangerous. Oh, Jessica, you poor dear. No, your husband's quite right. It would be foolhardy. Put on a mustard plaster, hot toddy, go to bed. So sorry. There. That's wonderful. Now we're just 14.
Well, now the place cards are all wrong. Only 6 are coming who were originally invited. You'll have to make a new diagram. How do you want them seated?
Give it to me.
Oh, here's some fresh cards.
What a mess. I spent hours over that diagram. So much depends on having your guests seated harmoniously.
There's the doorbell, Dunham. I told Annie to answer it for you, but go peek into the drawing room and tell me who it is. You murderous instrument. What have you to say? Now what? Hello? Who? Oh, Mr. Farnsworth. Mr. Oliver Farnsworth. Oh, no, you're his secretary. He's what? Instructed you to make his excuses. Had to leave for Boston at once on very important business. Oh! How dare he! How dare he! The last moment like this. No regard for a hostess's feelings. No regard for the effort she goes to plan an evening's enjoyment. It's such a good dinner I had planned, and he promised he would come. Business. I don't believe it. He didn't want to exert himself. He was afraid of freezing in the blizzard, as if he didn't have half a dozen limousines to carry him to the front door. Selfishness, downright rudeness, and worth millions. And just the match for you, Elaine, and I was bound that you should meet him and sit next to him at the table, and I don't know when I'll be able to give you another chance like that again, and I'm perfectly furious, and I'll never speak to him again, and I won't be treated this way! Well, maybe he really did have business and was called away. And I, one of the most important hostesses in the city. People clamoring to receive my invitations. All my affairs are a success. I insist that they shall be. I can't have a failure. I won't bear a failure. He was my most important guest. Such a man's man. So important financially. Every other man considers it an honor to meet him. And now, not coming. I'm furious, and it's all this damnable blizzard! Well, now I'll have to stay away from the table. His not coming makes us 13 again. Go to bed. Go up to the nursery. I'll send you milk and crackers. It is not my fault he had business out of town. Yes, it is. If you'd perk up a little bit, make something of yourself, and not be so timid, he would hear about your attractions from other men and be curious to meet you himself. Oh, what a family I have. No one to help me in my ambitions. Go to bed. I certainly won't sit down to 13. Go to bed. Get out of my sight!
That was Mr. Morgan, madam.
Mr. Morgan? But I telephoned his maid to tell him not to come.
He couldn't have received your second message, madam, for I heard him explaining to Mr. Pringle how happy he was to receive your telephone invitation.
Well, that makes you 13 again. Unless you don't want me to go to bed. Of course I don't want you to go to bed. We're right back to where we started. 14, Dunham.
I'll get the cocktails ready, madam. Annie told me there are several motors making their way through the snow. It's late now, and cook's swearing about dinner getting too dry.
I won't answer it. I should say not. Hello? Mrs. Tupper. Oh, wait, you must come now. We've prepared for you. Yes, for 8 of you. Your daughter told my daughter about your house guests, and we're delighted to have them. But now the table is set. No, but every plate is set. Oh, but your daughter was quite right. It wasn't an imposition at all. Well, of course, my daughter had the authority to invite guests. Oh, but 8 isn't all a big number. I beg of you. Oh, but my dear, you are not imposing. Oh, but how foolish of you to take that stand. Why, my dear, my dear. Now, what do you think of that? Mrs. Tupper is perfectly furious at Ella for telling you about her house guests. Says that Ella has no tact,
that nothing would induce her to bring 8 when we invited 6. She's leaving Ella and Henry at home. Only 6 are coming. Remove 2 plates, Dunham. We're 12 after all.
But if you leave at 12, Father can't sit at the head of the table.
I shall go mad. I'll never entertain again. Never, never. People ought to know whether they're coming or not, but they accept and then regret and regret and then they accept again and then they drive me wild. This is my last dinner party. My very last. A fiasco. An utter fiasco. A haphazard crowd hurried together when I had planned everything so beautifully. Now how shall I see them? How shall I see them? I put Mr. Tupper here and Mr. Conley there, but Mrs. Tupper will have to sit next to her husband. But if I do want Mr. Conley there, oh, it's impossible! Might as well put their names in a hat and draw them out at random. Never again. I'm through. Through with society, with parties, with friends. I wipe my slate clean of them. They'll miss my entertainment. They'll wish they had been more considerate. After this, I'm going to live for myself. I'm going to be selfish and hard and unsociable and drink my liquor myself instead of offering it gratis to the whole town. I'm through. Through with men like Oliver Farnsworth. I don't care how rich they are, how important they are, how influential they are. No, they are nothing without courtesy and consideration. Business. Off on a train. Nonsense. Didn't want to come. Didn't want to meet a sweet, pretty girl. Didn't want to marry her. Well, he's not good enough for you. Do you understand me? Don't you marry him. Don't you dare to marry him. If you tried to elope or something like that, I'd break it off. Yes, I would. Oliver Farnsworth will never get recognition from me. He is beneath my notice. I hate Oliver Farnsworth.
A note from Mr. Farnsworth, madam.
A note from Mr. Farnsworth.
There are 2 strange gentlemen in the lower hall. They presented this letter. He said he was the secretary. All the other guests are upstairs in the drawing room. I counted 12 in all, including you, Miss Elaine, and Mr. Pringle. But the gentlemen downstairs are waiting for an answer. The one gentleman's face looked very familiar, but I can't just place him. Although I've seen his face somewhere.
Seen his face somewhere. Oh my goodness. Elaine, it's the Prince of Wales!
The secretary said you cut off the line or Central disconnected you. He was about to tell you that Mr. Farnsworth knew that the blizzard prevented His Highness from keeping an engagement way uptown.
The Prince of Wales is waiting in my lower hall, waiting for me to ask him to dinner.
That would make you 13 again.
There is the secretary, miss. He is his bodyguard.
His secretary! Elaine, of course the secretary! We shall be 14 at dinner. Serve the cocktails, Dunham. The guests may sit anywhere they choose. I shall bring the prince in with me.
Mother, wasn't it nice of Oliver Farnsworth to send a prince in his place?
Didn't I always say that Mr. Farnsworth was the most considerate of men?
I think I shall like Mr. Farnsworth.
Silly child. It's far too late now to like Mr. Farnsworth. It's time now to like the prince. I always managed somehow to be the most successful of hostesses. Thank God for this blizzard!
Diana's a peach. It's a pity she didn't marry one of the boys before they all went over. Aubrey Lawrence was madly in love with her.
Honey, hurry up. There is soot on your cheek.
Oh,
Well, if I'm going to be dining with 3 ladies tonight, I must look my best.
Yes, my dear cock of the walk.
Oh, look, there's the evening paper. Ah! We gained another 3 miles. Again.
My dear, your maid told me to come right in.
Oh, Mrs. Packard, I'm so glad you could come on such short notice.
I jumped at the invitation. It's so lonesome with John away. How lucky you are to have your husband at home.
Oh, thanks to his business, the government prefers him here.
I know I'm early, but I took the chance to write this way in Mrs. Morgan's car. Do you like Mrs. Morgan?
Why, yes, don't you?
I don't think you ought to like her.
Why not?
She has a long, bad tongue.
Talks about people?
Does she? You ought to hear her. Then you ought not to hear her.
About me?
Oh, my dear, I've come for a jolly little dinner party. I'm not going to gossip.
But still, if she said anything against me, I ought to protect myself.
That's what I thought. And then she said, oh, no, why should I tell you?
Why shouldn't you?
Why shouldn't I really? I mean, I am one of your best friends and you ought to know.
Certainly I ought to know.
But you may never forgive me.
Not forgive you for protecting me?
That's true. You ought to protect yourself. It's my duty to tell you.
What is it? You have me quite scared.
I mean, if she would tell me a thing like that, of course she's probably told everyone else. By now it has to be all over town.
Dreadful. What have I done?
Oh, it isn't what you've done. It's about Diane Chesborough.
She's coming tonight.
She is? Your invitation?
Yes?
Are you sure?
Of course I'm sure.
Well.
But in what way can gossip couple my name with Diana's? She's one of my best friends.
Oh, is she?
I am quite sure she is.
Well, maybe she is, but really, everyone wonders why she didn't marry one of the boys before they went off to war.
Why should she have?
Yes, why should she have, really? Anyone as attractive as Diana, she had plenty of chances, didn't she?
Oh, yes.
Well, that's what they all say. And one or two real catches. Don't you think it's strange Diana didn't marry one of them?
Yes, I do think it's strange.
Of course you do. There, I said it. And then why do you think she didn't?
Oh, I don't know.
Well, what does she say?
I think she...
Exactly. That's just what everyone is saying, and everybody feels so sorry for you.
Wait, sorry for me?
My dear, you get all this empathy.
What for?
Is it possible you've been so blind?
Blind? I?
My dear, you spend a great deal of time together, don't you?
Yes.
And your husband?
Oh, that's what you mean.
Oh, my poor dear, that's what they say.
But just exactly what do they say?
Well, that she had... Oh, no, my dear, I don't believe it.
But just in exact words, what do they say?
Hasn't he ever admired her in front of you?
Yes.
What does he say?
Oh, that she's a peach and popular, and all the men like her, and many of them want to marry her.
And that's just it. That's what they say. And then Mrs. Morgan told me that Diana refused the other men because, well, she said because. Oh, Diana, you dear sweet thing. Good evening.
Mrs. Packard, hello.
Oh, hello,
Enid, old top. Well, I came early because I came straight up from dressing at the club and teen work all day. How is everybody?
I've been nursing at the hospital all afternoon.
Isn't Enid the top? Doing all the home nursing herself and letting someone else go home and get all the glory? I'd have gone over there myself.
Why didn't you?
Against the law. I have relatives in the trenches. Oh, I love the romance of being over there, but... Oh, Enid, go get that letter from your brother. He gives such unusual descriptions.
Oh, yes, it's most interesting. Excuse me a moment. It's in my desk upstairs.
My dear Miss Chesborough, pardon me for seeming to presume, but I'd like to save you from the slanders of the world. Are you aware of what people are saying about you?
People are saying things about me?
Well, they wouldn't say them to you.
Well, what wouldn't they say?
It's much easier to flatter than to say disagreeable things.
People are saying disagreeable things about me?
Haven't you heard?
No, but I should certainly like to know.
Well, of course you would, and any young girl like you. But my dear, do you really think you should come to this house?
Come to this house? Why, Enid and I, we went to school together. She's one of my oldest and best friends.
Best, you say?
You doubt that?
After what she said?
She said something to make you doubt her friendship to me?
Yes, my dear, you admit it, and you still come to this house?
Well, to this house, yes. Mrs. Packard, I don't understand. I don't see...
Love is always blind.
Love? We haven't said a word about love.
Love is a delicate word. And in this case, well, the world does not find it flattering.
Mrs. Packard, I don't understand your innuendos. Just tell me the point. What exactly do you mean? And what has love got to do with it?
Mr. Haldeman?
Felix!
And you?
And I!
They couple your names together.
Felix and I. It's a lie.
Doesn't matter if it's a lie. The point is what people say.
Well, it doesn't matter what people say. It's not true. I'm the only one that knows the truth, and I know that Enid and I are friends. And Enid and Felix and I are friends, and that's it. There's nothing more than that. And the people who say such things have rotten little minds and not enough brains to tell the difference.
You have insulted me.
No more than you have insulted me.
I'm telling you the truth, but people do not thank you for telling them the truth.
You come in here, you listen to idle tongues, you spread gossip, and put poison in my mind.
I am telling you the truth, but the world doesn't know more than Mrs. Haldeman. Mrs. Haldeman told me herself she knows that she wished you had married before they went off to war because she knows Felix is in love with you. She pretends to be your friend, but in her heart she hates you.
It's not true!
It is not pleasant to argue with you, Miss Chesper. I shall make my hostess and my excuses not to stay to dinner.
If I have been too utterly rude, I humbly apologize, but I cannot allow you to spread such outrageous...
Diana, when did you arrive?
Oh.
Would you like to help me mix the cocktails?
Felix! Something terrible has happened. They talk about us.
Who is they? And who is us?
People are talking about you and me.
Really?
Yeah.
What have we done? Would you like a drop of orange bitters?
You're not taking this seriously.
Oh, sorry. But what is there?
Well, that's just it. What is there? Well, if something were there, well, then we know, right? Oh, it's embarrassing for me to say. I don't know how to say this.
Diana, you can say absolutely anything to me. Haven't I proved myself a real friend?
Yeah, well, you know that Enid and I are best friends.
Yes, of course, you grew up together.
And I wouldn't hurt her for the world.
Of course not.
And you love Enid more than any other woman, right?
Of course, but...
But, why did you say but?
Did I say but? What was I saying?
You said, of course, but...
Okay, I don't remember. You have me all confused.
You don't think I'm in love with you, do you?
Great Scott, is that what people are saying?
I mean, you never have thought, have you?
I have never been so conceited as to think that I could pass the test.
Oh, thank God. But...
Well, now what, but?
That's what they say.
That I'm in love with you.
And that I'm in love with you.
And
And exactly.
Holy smoke. Well, what should we do?
Well, that's what I'm asking you.
Well, I say go straight to Enid.
Oh, but Enid believes it.
Oh, nonsense.
She does. She said she did.
Who she said she did?
Mrs. Packard said
Oh.
that Enid said that you said that you were in love with me or something like that. And she says that everybody's saying it.
But Enid can't believe that. It's nonsense.
But there's proof that she does.
What kind?
Well, everyone's saying it. Mrs. Packard says that, once again, Enid said that you said
Diana!
that, you know,
Diana, Mrs. Packard says that you insulted. No. Says that you insulted her and she feels she can't stay for dinner because of something.
oh, I tried to apologize to Mrs. Packard.
Admit you insulted me?
No, I only meant that Mrs. Packard, I tried to apologize to her, but she wouldn't accept my apology. And
It's just as I said, Mrs. Haldeman. She insisted that I insulted her, but I was only trying to provide her a little kindness and motherly advice.
no more than you insulted me. And Mrs. Packard took it upon herself to say some things that are just manifestly untrue.
Well, whether they are true or not, it is highly unpleasant for me to have this altercation in my house.
I can tell by the tone of your voice that you are willing to believe that woman.
Mrs. Haldeman, I do not appreciate being called that woman.
Yeah, well, I don't care what you appreciate being called, because you've come in here and you've ruined the perfectly good, beautiful friendship that we had, and I don't care what I call you.
But in my house with my guests.
Well, then I won't be a guest in your house any longer.
No.
I'm going.
Diana, I can't let you leave in anger.
But I do. I leave with my heart black against yours for listening to what she said.
What did I say?
Oh, Mrs. Packard, you said that Felix and I were in love with each other.
I never said such a thing in all my life.
Oh, Mrs. Packard, you stood right here and said it.
I never said such a thing in all my life.
Can you look me straight in the eyes and tell me that you never said that?
I never said it. Never, never, never.
Mrs. Packard, in this very room, you said that you had eyes and you had ears and that everybody was saying that Felix and I are in love with each other. And everybody's saying it.
I didn't know that. She told me that.
I never said such a thing.
You did this in this very room just a few moments ago, my dear.
I never told you that. And how can you imagine?
I don't imagine anything, my dear. You told me that I ought to tell you everything that I heard so that you could protect yourself. And I told you in a friendly way, and here we are.
Yes, where are we?
You have no one to blame but yourself.
We have no one to blame but you.
Mrs. Packard, I didn't realize I had to protect myself until you insinuated.
My dear, you told me that he wanted to marry her in this very room.
I never said that. I said that he said.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, didn't you tell your wife that you wanted to marry Miss Chesborough and didn't?
No, I've never said such a thing in my life. And whoever did say it got it out of whole cloth.
He denies it, of course.
Well, he has to deny it because to admit it would be false.
It doesn't matter if it's true or false. He would have to deny it.
Well, why would he have to deny it?
Because the ethics of a gentleman, he would have to deny it in order to protect you.
So no matter what we say or do or what's true or not, nothing is going to wipe that idea out of your miserable little mind.
It's not my mind. It's what everybody else's mind. I have nothing to do with it.
If this were my house, Mrs. Packard, I'd show you the door. Enid, show Mrs. Packard the door and prove that you trust Felix and I. You don't move. You don't trust us.
Diana, I've always trusted you. I've never had the slightest suspicion until, well, maybe I have been blind. Maybe the world has been able to see better at the distance and understand.
Are you going to take the world's word against ours? Are you going to listen to some silly old gossip and let a moment's slander outweigh the love and loyalty that you have had from Diana and myself for a lifetime?
Why don't you tell your wife you love her?
I love my wife. And I see absolutely no reason why I should state it publicly. I stated that publicly when I married her. And Enid knows that I love her, don't you?
Do I?
Oh, Enid, he adores you.
Don't you know that?
But Diana is pretty.
Oh.
Felix! Oh, what's the use? It's done. Thanks a lot, Mrs. Packard. You've come in here and spoiled a perfectly good friendship with two people that I've had my entire life. And I won't stay another minute. I'm leaving.
No, Diana! I will not let such gossip break your friendship with Enid.
You see, he does not want her to go.
I do not want her to go because I do not want an evil tongue like yours to triumph. If you had come into our house and stolen our silver, you would be no less a thief than you are now. Silver can be bought, but a tarnished friendship can never be made bright again. And you caused this by your malicious remarks about my regard for Miss Chesbrough.
I didn't say it.
Yes, you did.
I didn't say it. She did.
Enid?
I didn't.
You did, my dear.
I didn't.
It doesn't matter who said it. It doesn't matter how it happened. I just want Enid to know that I've never had a bad thought against her in my entire life. And even though I'd rather die than tell everyone this before...
Now we'll hear something.
Well, I've kept this secret, and I will have to tell everyone now.
No, Diana.
No.
You are under no obligation to do any such thing.
So you know what she's gonna say?
I have no idea.
No, he doesn't know. He doesn't know anything. This is my secret. I've only loved one man ever. And he's over there.
Oh, likely story. She's making it up.
Oh, if you don't believe me, then I'll have to tell you his name.
No, Diana, there is no fair reason for you to do so.
It's okay. It's Aubrey Lawrence.
Aubrey Lawrence wanted to marry you.
It's true he did, but Diana
Why didn't
wouldn't.
Because I did.
But your family
You
did.
married him?
Your family didn't like him.
That's why I didn't tell them. But go ahead, Mrs. Packard. You can go let him know now.
Aubrey Lawrence? Oh!
He hasn't any money.
Well, of course not, but he's straight to the core. Diana, I am awfully glad.
So am I, Diana. Please forgive me.
Well, Mrs. Packard, there's the door. And be sure to let everybody know the latest gossip on your way out.
I'll go, my dear, because I know I've offended you and you're not ready to forgive me. But I promise not to breathe it to a soul. Not a soul.
Diana, why didn't you tell me you married Aubrey?
Well,
I will never forgive you for not telling me you married Aubrey.
because I didn't.
You didn't.
Well, that's that way. I just told you.
But you just said you did.
Well, that's what I said, but...
But she'll tell everyone.
Oh, of course she will.
But if it's not true, now I don't know whether to believe you or not.
Well, I just told you that it wasn't.
Oh, Diana, what will Aubrey think when he hears it?
What will Aubrey think? He'll think that he wants it to be true.
And what will he think of you?
Well, he'll think that I wish that it were true.
Wait,
And do you?
I do.
you do? Have you found out since he left that you really love him?
Oh, madly.
Shall I cable him now?
Oh, no. I've already done that.
Oh!
Well, no, we're to be married by proxy.
Well, have a cocktail on that.
Wait, but when we tell everyone that you were married by proxy, when she tells everyone that you're married already, what will people say?
What will people say? In any case, whenever they want.
It was not my fault. You said this morning, Mrs. Baldwin, you said make meatballs. Here are meatballs. You didn't say soup.
That will do, Hilda, that will do. We don't wish to hear another word about it.
But it won't have Mr. Baldwin think I'm wrong. You didn't say soup. This morning, if you had said soup, I would make soup.
Stop it! Stop it!
Oh, all the time. All the time. You say keep down the bills. I keep down the bills. I cook only what she says. She didn't say soup.
But you know I meant to order soup.
I can't tell what you want. I can't.
That will do. Leave the room.
Yes, you didn't cook anything else but meat? Haven't you any vegetables?
Oh, you make me so mad.
Poor dear Jeffrey, are you awfully hungry?
You better ship her right off. I can't work all day and come home to food like this. Hard as rocks.
No one else will come for the small price we pay. We're going to have to put up with her.
Either you ship her or you lose me. Take your choice.
Keep her or lose me. Take your choice. I have a home and a mother.
Well, if it's a choice between your mother and Hilda, I think we'll take Hilda.
This is asparagus.
Oh yes, Jeffrey, I bought you some beautiful green asparagus for you. Why, Hilda, where are the heads?
The what?
You've cut off all the heads.
Yes, they look too wrinkled.
Oh, what's the use? You fool, you've cut off the best part.
Haven't you ever cooked asparagus before?
Mr. Baldwin, I advertise for general housework and cooking potatoes and eggs, and when I cook what she brings, I cook to oblige.
Why didn't you go to the kitchen yourself and show her? After all, it is your job to take care of things around here. You know jolly well you've been slacking.
To Mr. Baldwin's left, Hilda. When will you learn which is right and which is left?
I was there for you, so I came here.
Yes, but my left is his right. Go over there.
Really, Lois, I would think you would train her during the day when I'm not here.
I've sewing to do and lots of things. You have no idea how tired I get. I try in every way to save for you and help keep up appearances.
Take them in your fingers, Mr. Baldwin. That's the way I held them in the kitchen.
Oh, Hilda, you must not speak unless you're spoken to.
Yes, I won't forget again.
Oh, I'm exhausted.
Oh, my poor dear. I wish I could give you what other women have. Pearls.
It's all right, Jeffrey. You would if you could, or you would if you could. Anyway, we have our love.
Potatoes?
Pass them to me first, Hilda.
Mrs. Baldwin first.
Other side, Hilda.
Lois, I went to Appleton, Kennedy and Company today to ask about my design.
Oh, what did they say?
They told me that the New York City branch was going to give them an answer today. Today, the New York City branch is choosing the finalists between the 3 best designs. Here, Hilda, come back. I want a potato.
Oh, I was just there.
Oh, it's just too dreadful, my pretty plate.
Never mind, dear. Luck's coming our way. They told me that my design was chosen as one of the 3. Mine was one of the 3.
Oh, Jeffrey, they will pick yours. They must see that you are a great architect and only need your chance.
There's a dear you always do encourage me so.
When I'm sewing, I daydream about the city you plan. Look at your blueprints. Future generations in Western Canada will tell their children how the big railroad made clearings in the forest, how they searched all over the world for models for the model city for plans, and how Jeffrey Baldwin, master architect, won the contest, built the city, and became its first mayor.
You don't stop at anything, do you?
There's the courthouse with your honors chair, and up here on the hill, in the very best location, is our new residence.
There's the garage for the car we have. Not yet.
Do you see the pretty curtains in my window?
Curtains?
There's the railway station. I'm a little proud of that.
Oh, it will make you famous.
And rich.
Hilda, don't pile up the dishes like that. This is not a boarding house.
That's all right. I'm strong enough. I won't let them drop.
If I win that contest, I promise you someone better than Hilda. I'll send you to a good dressmaker so you may save your own pretty fingers.
Oh, and we'll go to the theater more often, Jeffrey? Entertain our friends more? Oh, how soon will they let you know if you've won?
I should receive a telegram today.
A telegram today? Oh, Jeffrey, I'm sure they'll send you one.
In a way, I wish I hadn't told you anything about it.
Where's the pie?
You didn't order pie.
Well, I told you to telephone the bakery.
No, you said you would telephone the bakery.
Oh, Hilda, for once you're right. I did forget. Forgive me, Jeffrey. I really didn't think of anything else but my new dress. I want to have it finished for Sunday.
You see, Mr. Baldwin, I'm not to blame.
Really, Lois, this is quite too much.
Oh, I'm ashamed of myself.
Oh, I really wish I hadn't told you about Appleton, Kennedy and Company. Feel as if telling you has soiled my chances of winning.
Jeffrey, no.
Oh, you scatter so you don't concentrate. And after I've been wishing for success so hard.
So have I. I've been praying for it and praying for it.
Still, it seems to me that as soon as we speak our desires aloud, there are unseen forces in the air that work to thwart us. On the unseen side of life, there are uncanny influences helping and harming us. I feel as if telling you has soiled my chances.
Oh, that's unfair of you. You know I wish you all the luck in the world.
Is there such a thing as luck? Or are we only the pawns in the powers of unseen gods? I've been unlucky for so long, I scarcely dare to hope for success.
Oh, don't get blue. It must come right.
Well, anyway, I have some drawings to finish for the firm. A rush order. You don't mind, do you, if I clean off the library table?
Of course not. And I'm going to my room to sew my dress. You'll forgive me, won't you, for giving you such a dreadful dinner?
Of course, my poor dear.
I really do love you, Jeffrey.
Not more than I do you.
Oh, now I know they've given you the prize. I feel it in my bones.
This telegram just came. Oh, I thought you were still here.
Hilda! Hilda!
Hello? What do you want?
Hilda! I can't find my thimble.
Hold
What
on.
did you do with my thimble?
Someone is on hold for you.
Did you see my thimble?
It rolled under the bed.
Why didn't you pick it up?
It's time to make dinner.
Yes? Oh, Mrs. Nichols. Wait till I ask my husband. Jeffrey! Jeffrey!
Yes?
Mrs. Nichols invites us to dine on Tuesday. Shall we accept?
Yes, if you'd like to.
But if they take your design, you'll have to go straight on to New York and...
Don't say anything about it. I haven't won yet.
All right, I'll accept. We can always call it off. Yes, Mrs. Nichols? We would be very happy to come. Tuesday at 7? Yes, thank you.
Do not disturb me again, please, dear.
Did you find the thimble?
Yes, here.
Don't stay up too late, Jeffrey.
Do you want pie for breakfast?
No!
Of course not. They want pie, they don't want pie. They want soup, but they don't say soup. They want water, a little bit in the finger bowls. They have water running all day through the bathtub. I must bring potatoes to her on the right side. Not her right side, my left side. He takes a potato only when it passes the second time over here. No, here. I go there, run in, go out, come in, go out. $7 a week. Scrub, sweep, $7. Get up at 6 o'clock, still dark out. Oh, damn.
haven't dusted this room the entire week you've been here.
I dusted.
It's pouring out. How shall I dry the newspaper?
Hilda, put them next to the stove to dry. Come, Jeffrey, have your breakfast.
Put them in the stove?
No, not in the stove. Next to the stove. Over a chair, like this.
Huh.
Her week is up. Does she stay or go?
Well, I'm afraid she'll have to stay. I need someone, and since there's no luck for us, we're going to have to keep struggling the same old way. Oh, there's no use in us expecting great things.
No use at all. I'm just a dub.
It wasn't fair of them not to give you the prize. Not even to send you any kind of word. No telegram, no letter, nothing. They haven't even sent back your designs.
Oh, they'll send those back.
All the wishing and praying was for nothing. It's almost made an atheist of me.
I knew I should have told you anything about it. The witches in the air are mocking me for being too cocksure.
The man whose designs they took doesn't look half as clever as you do. Look at his picture. Every day I've clipped letters from the newspaper. John Parker, winner of a contest for building a model city, on the train going to Western Canada with the directors of the road. Oh, Jeffrey, it should have been you. You should be on that train. You should be getting all that publicity. I wonder if there's anything about them in the paper again this morning. Hilda, as soon as the paper is dry, bring it in. Hilda, did you hear me? Hilda, answer me. What's the matter with you?
This came a week ago.
A week ago?
A telegram comes a week ago and you deliver it to us now?
I'm very sorry. It fell out of my head. The telephone rang, you called. You lost the thimble, no pie. I forget you didn't order soup. I go here, I go there. I just found it now while dusting.
Can you imagine anything more outrageous? My future ruined, my hopes gone, all because of a numbskull like you.
Let me see.
Jeffrey Baldwin, your plans for city accepted. Must see you here at once for conference. Why reply? If do not hear from you immediately, must favor other contestant who is with us now. Appleton, Company, New York City.
Plans accepted. If do not hear from you immediately.
Do not hear from you immediately. A week late. Do you know what you have done? Oh, I could.
Do you know what you have done? This telegram told Mr. Baldwin he was the winner of an important contest, that he was to answer at once. Oh, to have won and then lost because of an outrageous fool like you.
The success of a lifetime gone in a flash. For years, I've studied, worked, slaved. I have put my lifeblood in those designs. And for what? The goal. Achievement. And then, just like that, gone.
I'm very sorry.
You have killed something in me. Damn you, it was murder!
I didn't kill you, I didn't.
Don't you know telegrams are sent to save time? How dare you hold it back?
The telephone rang, you called, thimble, pie, soup, all at the same time. I'm just very sorry.
Oh, get out or I'll strike you.
Leave this house or I'll throw you out.
You're sending me away? But I forgot the telegram. I didn't steal the telegram.
Get out or I'll throw something at you. Oh, my poor Jeffrey.
Don't touch me. It's your fault. I told you not to keep a girl like that. You never listen to what I say. It's your fault for not ordering the pie.
The pie had nothing to do with it.
Well, what's a wife supposed to be to a man? Haven't your slack methods ruined my prospects for life?
Oh, I haven't ruined your prospects. I've done everything I can to skimp and slave to help you in every way. I only kept Hilda because you couldn't afford to pay anyone else.
Well, we couldn't afford to keep her. That's for certain. Oh, but this time I should have been on the train instead of Parker. If I had just lost straight through, but this winning and then losing, what does it mean? There are mad devils in the air mocking me. Damn you!
Jeffrey, you're not sane when you say such things. There's nothing in the air.
How do you know our lives are not watched? How do you know what the spirit of some dead enemy is now seeking revenge?
That's horrible.
How else can I explain my defeat? Don't I work hard? Am I not sober, honest, and cautious? Don't I deserve success? What's the matter with me? What have I done to fail?
Jeffrey, it's not your fault. It's just fate against us.
And what is fate but a spirit hating me? An evil spirit, not wanting me to win, has made Hilda purposely forget to give me the telegram. Oh, is it fair that I have to fight against the spirits and the unseen? I have strong hands to fight against the flesh, but I am powerless against the influences of the...
You're going crazy. Be patient.
Patient? I've waited long enough. I don't want success when I'm too old to enjoy it. I want it now when I still got red blood in my veins. I want it now. Do you hear me there in the unseen? I demand success now!
Perhaps, Jeffrey, we must learn not to expect so much.
See, that's the trouble with you. You never let me go on. You always hold me back. If you had dismissed Hilda as I had told you, this never would have happened. You hinder me at every turn.
Hinder you indeed. You're getting help from me all the time. I'm a fool to stay and endure it.
Well, you shouldn't have married me if you're not willing to support me.
You shouldn't have married me when you didn't have enough to support me.
I wish I would have known how extravagant you are.
I am not extravagant.
You are.
Do you want me to leave you?
I'm sick of your threats.
I'm sick of you.
Then we're quits.
You don't care for me.
And you certainly don't care for me.
I do.
You don't.
I do. You don't.
I do.
You don't.
I do. You don't.
Oh, no, I don't. I'm going.
Fine then. Go on.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
The newspaper is dry.
Oh, get out. I never want to see you again.
You want me to go? Please give me my wages. I have nothing but a nickel.
Give you your wages for ruining my life?
1 week, $7.
Fine. Get out.
Thank you.
Jeffrey! Jeffrey! Floods in Canada! Washed away a bridge! The train with the directors plunged into the river. Parker was killed!
Parker? Killed?
Jeffrey, it might have been you.
Might have been.
You're saved.
Who saved me?
The telegram.
Must have been an angel.
It was Hilda.
Huh?
Hilda! Come back! You've saved his life. You must stay with us forever.
Huh?
Hilda!
You've saved his life.
Oh, Hilda, you are the angel.
Agnes, there was no need to rush through dinner. There's plenty of chairs.
We almost missed our chance last night because you lingered over your coffee.
I always linger over my coffee. We always lingered over our coffee when Thomas was alive. My family lingers over the coffee.
Well, in another moment, there would not have been a chair vacant. Now, which do you prefer?
Set one aside for Mrs. Blanchard. I nodded to her in this direction when we came out of the dining room.
Yes, she will like this corner. We can see everyone who crosses the lobby.
How many sights and how many frights shall we see tonight? Oh, Agnes, I wish you'd stop wearing that old-fashioned amber and onyx. Why don't you get rid of that junk and buy something fashionable?
I've never had any desire to buy jewelry since my husband died.
That was ages ago. I've had all my diamonds reset since Thomas went. I even had my wedding ring molded again into an orange wreath.
There's the young bride who arrived today.
Where?
Oh, over there, near the fountain in a very low gown.
I don't see her.
She moved behind the column.
I don't... Why didn't you tell me before the column got in the way?
Well, if you were not so vain, Phoebe, you would wear decent glasses like mine.
Indeed, I can see perfectly well.
Well, I don't blame you for using your lorgnette. It does add distinction to your Poindexter manner.
What? Are you still impressed by my man?
I have been for 50 years. Dear me, Phoebe, was it really 50 years ago since you and I were debutantes?
Shh! Don't let the hotel know I'm 70.
Oh, no one guesses it.
Well, I certainly don't feel it, but this new independent generation, these debutantes with their supercilious airs, their sophisticated conversations, their smoking in public, are not going to crowd me back into a grandmother's corner.
Why have you such animosity towards the debutantes? You terrorize them. They put themselves out to be deferential to you. It is good morning, Mrs. Poindexter. Good afternoon, Mrs. Poindexter. Good evening, Mrs. Poindexter. But they never see me, even though we have been here since the opening of the season.
You do not create the atmosphere which demands their attention. I have used all my Poindexter manners that I can think of to terrorize them. I will continue to. I hold the whip hand. I'm a dowager. I still am part of the society that has run New York and still does to a certain extent.
I do believe you are jealous of the present generation.
I am. I'm fiercely jealous.
But we have had our own day. Phoebe, it is their turn. It is our time to sit back and give them a chance.
Agnes, you've kept your health, living on your estate in Long Island. But I think you've followed the inevitable process of the flowers drying up into the autumn leaves, and you've followed what seems to you autumn into winter. But my blood is still red.
Your vitality is a marvel to everyone. Your club work, civic and social leadership, make even the doctors amazed at you. You still have your leadership.
I have it because I will have it. I still will, and it will be harder for me to strive for each year, but I will become more imperious, more dominating, to not cower to this independent generation. There's that presumptuous May Wiggin. She's 18 and so rude, I would like to spank her.
They all fear you, Phoebe.
I hope so. I will not be crowded into a corner as I still have one breath of life.
Good evening, Mrs. Blanchard.
We've kept a chair for you.
Good evening, Mrs. Poindexter, Mrs. Dorchester.
Sit down, Mrs. Blanchard.
No, thank you. Do not help me. I'm about to throw it away.
Throw your cane away.
Yes, I am not going to need it in a week or so.
I heard of a woman the other day who dispensed with her cane.
Who was it?
That golf champion. She's over there, told me all about a case, but dear me, I never can remember names.
I'll have to ask her about it.
Are you getting stronger, Mrs. Blanchard?
I must get stronger. I am tired of depending upon a cane. Everywhere I go, people are putting themselves out to be polite to me. The debutantes hop around me like so many sandflies wanting to help me walk. I feel like swatting them with this. Their politeness to my infirmity is an insult, if only they would be rude.
Mrs. Poindexter was just complaining that they were too rude.
Rude they are.
If they are rude to you, it is a compliment. They do not look at you as old and decrepit. I resent their solicitude. In a day or so, I shall throw this old thing away.
But you had told me you'd used it 15 years.
And so I have. It is old enough to be thrown away. It is the oldest leg I have, and it is going to be thrown away.
Oldest?
Well, the others are not exactly more than 9 months.
9 months?
Do you think I should say 90 years?
Isn't that a little closer to the truth?
But it is not the truth. The wonderful truth is that my legs are not 71 years old. They are not more than 9 months old. I've been reading an amazing book.
Truth
What is it?
and youth.
This book says that every cell in our bodies is completely new every 9 months.
I heard about that. My daughter was reading a book about that. I forget what it was called.
Each cell reproduces itself according to the impression given to it by our subconscious mind. As we grow old, we hold the thought of old age and impress ourselves with that thought. But if we rid ourselves of the illusion of old age, we can remain ever young.
I would pay a fortune for youth. I need this book.
You do not have to pay for youth. You simply have to think it and be it. It is very simple, they say, when you have faith.
What was that book my daughter was reading? Dear, dear, and never can remember names and titles and numbers.
Agnes, your mind is getting like wool.
Not quite. I've had too many financial matters to attend to since my husband died to let me slip too far behind the times. But I believe in accepting old age with as good a grace as possible.
Rubbish. That is antediluvian. I am just beginning to learn how to live. Do you know, I have just obtained my divorce.
After all these years, you've divorced Mr. Blanchard?
Yes, after all these years. Well, I suppose you know the story of my life. It was nationally commented upon when my daughter married the Duke of Cobry.
Well, my St. Louis friends did mention you. That's why I was so interested in meeting you this season. When Thomas was still alive, he did hear things at the clubs.
No doubt he did. My husband has been notoriously unfaithful to me. I grieved about it for more than 40 years and never had the sense to get rid of him. If I have been a fool for 40 years, must I stay a fool forever? No.
How odd to think of your willfully giving up your husband when we widows so wish ours back again.
Did he contest it?
My husband was amazed, indignant. He writes me imploring letters. He is old now and ready to settle down. Well, now, when he is ready to sit before the fireplace and watch me knit, I have played a trick on him. I am not ready to sit before the fireplace, and I'd rather play roulette than knit. By the way, I gambled $300 away last night.
We left early?
At midnight?
I didn't go back to the hotel until morning. I stayed on and played.
We missed you on the beach this morning.
I slept until luncheon, and I'm going back tonight, starting with $500 tonight.
Oh my gosh, you will have gambled a fortune away before you know it.
I'm not worrying. I receive an amazingly high alimony. Well, the court figured I would not live long, and I needed much medical care. But I am not paying out anybody to medical care. And when it comes to having a good time, I'm making up for 40 years. I found only one man my whole life whom I really loved, and it wasn't my husband. Be shocked if you want to. I am free now and can speak of it.
What happened?
I've never known what became of him.
I can't imagine what it must be not to love one's husband. I miss mine so.
Well, I had been married only 4 months when I heard of my husband's infatuation with a married woman in our own set. He married me, it seems, only to allay suspicion. I see now I should have divorced him then and there, but I was very young then, and it wasn't being done in those days. In those days of my disillusion, a dashing young lieutenant understood my despair and planned to arouse my husband's jealousy, so to bring him back to me.
Phoebe, stop fiddling with your door key. It gets on my nerves.
Oh, he succeeded in arousing my husband's jealousy, but meanwhile I had fallen in love with the lieutenant.
And no doubt he with you.
Yes. I harbored a secret thought, a terrible thought that, well, my husband might die and I would be free to find the other again.
What happened to the lieutenant?
He asked to be transferred to another post. No distance seemed far enough to break the magnetic attraction between us. Finally, he was sent as far away as China, and we lost track of him there in the Boxer Rebellion.
And you never heard from him again?
No. The government reported him missing. No doubt the Chinese took him prisoner. If he died, and I think he must have died. All these years I have imagined he died, and his spirit has been near me, guiding me and watching over me.
Do you believe he could be near you? I don't believe that my husband is. I sit and knit and think of him, but beyond seems nothing but void and silence.
I think you should believe in anything that helps you.
Oh, I know Oliver Trent has never forgotten me. If he had lived or escaped, I know he would have found me. I know Oliver died, and His spirit has been lovingly near me these 20 years.
Oh, you should continue to believe that he remembers you.
Well, I built my life upon this faith in him. If I were robbed of this belief in his love for me, I think it would kill me. If only I could have proof that he had died with me in his heart.
Oh, there's that beautiful Miss Courtney Page. I should like to know her better. Shall we have her sit with us?
Who is she?
The white-haired woman in the white velvet carrying the black fan. She's just coming out of mourning for her last husband.
Last? How many did she have?
Well, the manicurist told me 3. The clerk in the jewel shop told me 1. They were appraising her pearls. Marvelous pearls. I'd like to see them close up. Yes?
Oh, yes, do invite her over. I'd like to exchange data about husbands. Is she down here alone?
Well, they say she came alone, but I've noticed her on the beach with one man. But she's alone now, evidently looking for a place to sit. Agnes, call her over.
But I don't know her. Phoebe, you call her.
Don't you know her, Mrs. Poindexter?
I might pretend to. How do you do?
How do you do? You must pardon me, I don't recall the name.
Mrs. Poindexter of New York. Miss Courtney Page, you haven't forgotten me.
Oh yes, Mrs. Poindexter. A name so well known. We met, I remember, exactly 5 years ago at the opera. Your box was next to the Carols.
How clever of you to remember. My friends Mrs. Dorchester and Mrs. Blanchard.
How do you do? Won't you sit down?
Yes, thank you. I've noticed you, Mrs. Blanchard. Your cane?
Thank you.
Mrs. Dorchester and I have been here opening the season at Palm Beach. Mrs. Dorchester is a native of Long Island.
Oh, and I came down from St. Louis and had the good fortune of becoming acquainted with them personally. I've always known Mrs. Poindexter by reputation.
Blanchard of St. Louis. The name is familiar.
My daughter married the Duke of Cobry.
Oh, yes, yes. But lately, it seems I've seen that name just lately.
Oh, no doubt you did. I am celebrating my divorce.
I think she has a great deal of courage to face the world alone, voluntarily.
It is rejuvenating to feel so marvelously free.
She is quite right. Why should a woman remain in bondage when there is at every turn a new chance for a better alliance?
Good gracious! Do you believe me capable of marrying again at my age?
Why not? A woman can marry any man she wants.
Oh, the man may get the woman he wants. Henry kept insisting until I married him. But I don't think it's the other way around. Do you, Phoebe?
I don't know. I worked very hard for Thomas, but I won him.
I haven't any opinion. The one I wanted I met only when it was too late.
Oh, what do you mean by too late?
After I was married to someone else.
But now you are divorced.
Oh, it is too late now. Well, my romance was over 20 years ago.
Do you believe a woman can marry any man she wants?
I've proved it. I've been engaged 3 times, married once widowed, and now I have another fiancé. Isn't that proof?
Well, you are, if you will pardon my frankness, a very handsome woman, Mrs. Courtney Page. Such attractions wouldn't require much further effort on your part.
Oh, well, thank you. But there is a science about attracting love, as there is about anything else. There hasn't been a moment in my life when I haven't been in love.
There aren't enough people in the world for that.
Oh, yes, there are. As long as you hold the thought of love, you'll find those you can love. And as long as you love, you'll attract it in return.
Miss Courtney Page, where's your home now?
Chicago, but I was born in San Francisco. I was Emily Tardon.
Emily Tardon. Are you truly? Well, it seems just yesterday. The magazines were full of your photographs. The most beautiful debutante on the Western Coast.
They did make a fuss about it when I became engaged to Harlow Bingham. I was only 18 then. When I think what a brilliant career I might have had with Harlow. Well, you know, he died before we were married. An accident, horse racing. Poor Harlow. He gave me my first pearls.
Magnificent pearls.
I've barely been able to keep my eyes off of them.
Well, this strand, the shortest and smallest, was the gift of Harlow upon our engagement. He gave me a solitaire, too.
And then did you marry Mr. Courtney Page after Mr. What's-his-name died, your first fiancé?
No. I became engaged to Philip Harrington, an Englishman I met in Egypt. He was traveling to South Africa. He'd been in diplomatic service in India and had been transferred. He gave me this second strand of pearls, the second largest and longest. But he died of fever and we were never married.
How thrillingly tragic.
I could not have endured it.
The other two, tell me about those.
Well, this third one was the gift of my husband, Mr. Courtney Page. I wouldn't let him give them to me until after we were married.
That was a wise precaution. And they say pearls mean tears.
It's surprisingly he risked giving them to you at all.
Well, he felt he had to because he was jealous of the others. Of course, I couldn't just throw the others away. They're so beautiful and so costly.
Naturally not.
So he finally purchased me a strand in Vienna, larger and longer than the others.
And then, did he die too?
Oh, no. Mr. Courtney Page was the third man I was engaged to, but the only one I married. He died scarcely a year ago.
Oh, will you have a life preserver?
Yes.
I ate something tonight that didn't quite agree with me. Mrs. Blanchard?
Oh, no. I don't need them anymore since I am taking the new diet.
The new diet?
Nuts, fruits. No meat, no bread, no hot vegetables, no tea, no coffee.
Have you stopped eating altogether?
Only fruits and nuts. Well, I feel light as a feather. In a day or so, I shall walk and throw away this stick.
But you said in another week you would throw it away.
Oh, the book.
Don't take risk.
Well, we must not have negatives in our mind. Book says so. Truth and youth.
Let me see this book. The average man and woman of middle age chooses a comfortable chair and settles down into it with the thought that life is finished and it's necessary to await the end. Women do this more than men. When women see their little children grown to manhood and independent of them, they feel that their use in life is over. Nothing is more untrue. The grandmother is a free woman and she has new youth. She has the vision of experience with which to experiment for greater wisdom. Agnes, you must read this book. It'll stir you up. Your very mind is becoming like wool.
I have always been more domestic than you, Phoebe.
Domestic. Haven't I done my share? I ran a house in New York, a house in Newport, a house in London, apartments in Paris. One season I even had a palace in Venice. It's not domesticity that's making you old, it's mental lethargy.
Oh, that is the worst enemy to youth. Mental lethargy. I refuse to have it.
You were telling us about your pearls, Mrs. Courtney Page. It is an exquisite pleasure to look at them.
Well, this fourth strand, the largest and longest, is the gift of my new fiancé. I'm down here waiting for time to pass. We shall be married as soon as it seems correct.
My dear, oh, there's Miss Wallace Morris, in another gown, and as usual, without a petticoat.
Oh, well, I think she does wear one.
How lucky you are to find a fiancé again, Mrs. Courtney Page. I'm afraid I couldn't bring myself to care for any man as much as I have cared for one in the past.
Oh, nor I.
Men aren't worth such lifelong adoration.
I was so lost without marriage companionship that when I was in Paris last autumn, I picked out the most eligible man I could find. He is quite old, but very nice, with valuable mines in Australia.
Is he a Frenchman?
No, an American. But he hasn't been in this country since he was sent to the American legation in China. Oh, he's had an exciting life. He was taken prisoner during the Boxer Rebellion and was reported missing for years. But a faithful Chinese servant smuggled him to Australia.
Your fiancé, his name?
Oliver Trent, president of the Australian Mining Company of...
Oliver Trent! You said Oliver Trent?
Why, wasn't that the name of the man you loved? Wasn't that the name, Phoebe?
The man, Mrs. Blanchard? I don't understand.
Mrs. Blanchard was telling us about a friend of hers who was lost in the Boxer Rebellion. She thought that he had died. No doubt it's a consolation to her to know that he still lives.
No, Miss Courtney Page, I can scarcely bear the fact that he still lives. Well, I have held him in my heart as one dead for 20 years. I have lived on the thought that he loved me. Well, I thought he loved me, but now I know that men cannot be true. When he left for China, he put me out of his mind forever. He has forgotten me for younger, handsomer women.
And men are just not worth thinking that off that type of adoration. There's someone else comes along.
Perhaps Mrs. Courtney Page will give him up if we tell her what he means to you.
I want my own, not what is cast off.
You want me to give him up? It would be hard for me to do. It wasn't easy to win him. I had to use all the art I've learned in past experience to get him. He'd never been married and was a little afraid, but I won him. If I give him up, are you sure he would remember you?
Oh, no, do not trouble. I shall have to bear it. I feel quite blind, as though I have been struck on the head. But perhaps it is just my heart. You see, he and I were very much in love, but well, I was married, and he had to go away. He said he wouldn't forget, but he was very young, and perhaps I shouldn't have believed him. When he was reported missing and sent away, and everyone said he must be dead, I met him clandestinely in the park before he left. I cut off a bit of my hair that day. It was golden then, like golden amber, he said. And he put it in an amber locket he wore on a watch charm.
I remember. Amber locket from a watch charm. I have it here. I've had it 20 years, made into a bracelet. My son brought it home from the Philippines. It was given to him by a Chinese servant.
The locket!
A Chinese servant?
Yes, the very one you said rescued him. I remember it all now. How stupid of me not to think of it before, but as Phoebe says, my mind's all wool. That Chinese servant...
Yes, go on.
You know, the Boxer stormed the legation. He fought desperately and valiantly. The Chinese servant described all that. How he was taken prisoner and tortured, so he almost lost his mind. At night, he raved in delirium. He called a woman's name, but there was no one of that name in the legation. It wasn't a real name one could identify. It must have been a nickname.
Was it Dee Dee?
Dee Dee. That's what it was. Oh, my stupid head.
It meant dear.
Why have you kept this from us all this time?
Well, how could I have known my son's story was about Mrs. Blanchard's until she mentioned the watch charm? But now, it all comes back to me. At night, in delirium, how he loved this woman, he called this woman's name. He was forced to take the boat, and
a boat?
Yes, the Chinese servant smuggled him into the boat.
Who was smuggled into a boat?
Mr. What's his name?
Oliver Trent.
Yes, into the boat, and in the excitement of concealing him behind some kegs, the ship began to move. And in moving, the Chinese servant had to run to get off, but he forgot to give up the amber watch charm. So he kept it. He kept it as a talisman, and a few years later, when he served my son in the Philippines, my son became very ill with fever and became very superstitious about it. So he made the talisman into a bracelet, and he gave it to me for my protection. But now, I shall give it to you, for it is your talisman, Mrs. Blanchard, a talisman of his undying love.
And that is why I had such trouble getting him to care for me. He told me about his first love. He spoke of her as Dee Dee, and he said that when he lost the amber, he felt that she'd gone out of his life forever. He said she was married, and it was unlawful for him to think of her. But he has never forgotten. He told me he would love her always. And when I tell him of you, Mrs. Blanchard, he will come to you at once, for you have been right. His love has been yours, and is yours still. I think you should have these pearls.
Oh, no. No, thank you. I don't want them. I have this. Excuse me, ladies, if I go to my room. I have had my answer out of the silence, and I am a bit unstrung.
Without her cane?
Don't remind her.
Poor dear, poor dear.
Agnes, how'd you get such memory? Was all that you said true? I'm looking at that piece of amber. It seems like you've worn it forever to me.
Well, Father gave it to me my 21st birthday to save a lock of my blonde hair. I risked the chance that mine was a duplicate of hers.
All you said was a lie?
It doesn't matter. We shall make it come true.
But when she finds out you've deceived her?
She will never find out. I shall warn him to hide away his amber watch charm.
Does he still wear it?
Oh, yes. And many other charms from other loves. They say he's been a great beau.
The outrageous flirt.
Poor dear Mrs. Blanchard. I had to say something to bring her to. I was afraid she was dying. I thought she would die.
What have you gained by all these lies?
Does she not walk?
Yes, it is a miracle.
Merely a miracle of the realization of love.
But when she finds out you have deceived her and he hasn't been true to her.
Mrs. Poindexter, I have never questioned the validity of anyone's love for me. That which counts is, after all, only that which is in our own hearts. If Mrs. Blanchard is convinced of his love for her, that's all that is really necessary.
But what if you marry him?
I shall not marry him. I shall only keep the pearls.
But if you love him?
Well, as for that, I always can find someone else.
Gracious, my wool is a mess.
Agnes, you better give up knitting and start story writing. Your sudden brilliance and memory has me quite astounded. Bellboy, take these glasses.
Diamond platinum lorgnette.
Do you think I need a love affair to help me get rid of my glasses?
She walked without her cane.
Oh, to stay young, one must love.